Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you once again for joining me on Little Craft the Show. Hello, my name is Annie, and welcome to Mixed Media Monday. Right now, I'm showing you a high flow paint. I believe that's golden green. I'll have a caption for that. And I'm just using my fingers to spread it around. As you can see, golden high flow paint is very liquidy. Um, it's almost like water. And I'm just using my heat tool or heat gun to speed up the drying process. And just adding my finger to blend out the color that it's kind of so wet in some areas. So now I'm going to be using um, a shop towel, and I'm going to be using another high flow paint. This is indigo, and then I'll be using some pearlescent high flow acrylic paints. And I'm just wiping off the nozzles. You need to shake them well. And I wanted a lighter blue, but I didn't have one. So the sky for this particular one is kind of dark. I'm just using a scrap piece of paper that I've been using as a palette. It's kind of grungy and dirty. Well, not dirty, but you know, with a lot of different mediums. So that's basically, now I'm just using my heat tool to dry up the sky portion of it. I'm not making anything look realistic. I'm just basically just using my fingers to kind of make a swirling pattern in the grass and in the sky. And at this point, I'm kind of thinking what to do next. Now these are some, I think this is Stupendous, some mixed media stems, and I'm just using some Versamark. And the first one that I'm going to be using embossing powder is, I believe, Donna Downey's Leather. Again, I'll put some captions, so I'm just sprinkling off the excess, and then I'll be wiping off that one because I forgot to wipe it off. It had some black ink on it, so I'll just, I don't know why I covered the cap again. So anyways, I'm just using some scrap piece of paper to capture the stuff, the embossing powder that I'm not using, and I'm using two different stamps from that set. And again, just using some my Versamark, and this time I'm going to be using some, oh god, another type of embossing powder, and that's a Stupendous, but I think it's Shabby Rose or something like that. Again, I'll put the caption so that you guys know exactly what I'm using. I'm a little off my game today. I feel like I've lost my mojo a little bit. So I just wanted to make a quick card. And, I mean, not a quick card, a quick page to kind of get you guys to see what the process and kind of get back into the groove of things. It's been kind of a crazy week. And I caught a little bit of a cold. I would also like to say happy birthday to my amazing husband. David's birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday. Technically his birthday is January 29th, but yeah, he's a leap year baby. But in anywho, happy birthday, honey, I love you, and thank you for being born, as we like to say to each other. Anyway, so I just kind of wanted to use colors that I normally use and normally don't use. That's the reason why, hence the pink embossing powder. And now I'm just kind of folding that scrap piece of paper that I'm using as a, I guess, a palette or whatever, or smushings. I'm just going to cut them into shapes. I decided to cut them into heart shapes, and that's just basically a, oh god, I believe that's a shimmer spray, but I forgot what red it is. I think it's Heartbreak or Heart something. It's really vibrant red, but it's kind of pale. I didn't want a lot. It's pale in that application because I didn't want a lot of color for that, because I wanted the color from the stuff that I was doing previously to show through. So I'm just kind of picking spots that I like from that particular piece of paper, and I'm just cutting the hearts. I've just cut 3 hearts, and then from there I'll just glue them on with my quick dry adhesive. I don't like the new formula. I think that it's a little too runny, and it doesn't seem to hold very well. I'm very disappointed, just very, very disappointed. But I'll use it up because I bought like 2 bottles of it thinking that it was the same. Really unhappy with that. I find that it did not stick as well as the previous formula. I've heard that they switched um, formulas, and now I'm trying to use Lindy Stamgain's, I think that's avocado and some green shimmer spray, and heat that up, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. That's just a chipboard that I had in my a chipboard piece that I had in my stash. I think I got it at Michael's in the dollar bin, and I just keep going back and forth with the two different green tone sprays. I then later on decided that I was going to use a little bit of Tim Holtz Barn Door Red on this particular because I couldn't find my Versamark. It was right in front of me. I guess I should have had another cup of coffee. So I'm going to use some Barn Door Red, and then I'm going to quickly sprinkle on the same Stupendous embossing powder, funnel that back in, and then I'll use my heat gun to I guess heat up the powder so that it will stick. Nothing really fancy smancy. I'm just trying to use up my supplies and just get back my mojo. Like I told you guys, I'm still working on that canvas, and nothing's coming to me. So I figured, maybe if I do other things, excuse me, it will work, help me in the process. So I just add on a little bit more of the spray and see if that will stick on, and decided that it wasn't working, and then I used a little bit of the fire brick again around the edges, and then around the edge of that small little heart that I will be adding to the center of that butterfly. And the quick dry, so disappointed, so very disappointed. I may just probably go back to Tombow adhesive, Tombow mono adhesive. We'll see. I just don't like the size of it because I find that it's too small for the price. I'm like, I need something bigger. But in anywho, I'll glue that down the best way that I can onto the thing. So as you can see, the hearts are glued down, and now I'm just going to be using some stickers, but the backings didn't want to come off, so I just glued them on. Didn't want to waste time. Anyway, so the camera kind of cut off there. Sorry about that. So I'm gluing down the those are, I believe, are Kane Company stickers, glitter stickers, and I'm just gonna use them for decorations here on my page. By the way, that is a 5x8 mixed media book that I've been working on. It's handmade, and I'm just thinking about a title. So I just used a regular pen. Nothing fancy smancy here, and I'm just gonna make a banner piece, or a fishtail banner, and I'll be using the side that I sprayed on with the green sprays to finish off this this particular page. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have learned something or enjoyed the process. Don't forget, every Wednesdays I have a podcast. My podcast is called Arts, Crafts, and Everything in Between. And yeah, so every Wednesdays, and just adding some more of that panda stamp. Sorry about that, didn't realize I was off camera. Just in little random areas around the page to kind of tie in a little bit more of that red color, and that will be done. Alright guys, here's some pictures of the product, the finished project, excuse me, and thank you for watching, and bye for now.